It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's awkward Tuesday phone call.
When we got this email into the show, we couldn't figure out if it was better to do a second date update or an awkward Tuesday phone call or just give this person the loser line and tell them to move on. We couldn't figure it out. But we decided an awkward Tuesday phone call is probably the best way to handle his situation. His name is Nico, and he's on the phone right now. Nico, what's up?
Hey, guys.
So we decided to have you do an awkward Tuesday phone call because it's kind of a dating issue, but then kind of not. Why don't you tell us what you want to do today?
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. So I went out with this girl from Tinder, Carrie, right? And it was a very interesting date for me, I'd say.
Is that interesting good, interesting bad?
Well, so here's the thing. Like, I didn't feel any romantic connection with her, but, like, she's so different and interesting that I don't necessarily want to go on a second date, but...
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's easier if I just tell you what happened.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So we went out to lunch, and right as we sat down, she just was acting a little strange. Like, when the food came, I noticed she moved her spoon way off to the side and then covered it with a napkin.
That's a strange
Okay.
move. I would also notice that.
So, you know, I said, like, hey, if your spoon's dirty, you know, I can get you a new one. And she's just like, no, that's okay. Like, real quick, like, doesn't want to address it. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I move on, you know. Yeah. But I guess the waiter must have noticed, too, because he brought her a second spoon. And he's like, here you go, ma'am. And he puts it down. And right away, she just barks at him, like, take it back, like, out of the blue. I was, like, confused. So I'm like, what's going on? Is everything okay? Like, maybe I said something before, and she's like, oh, no, you didn't do anything. I have a fear of spoons, and you did everything you could not to laugh about it.
Wait, she actually does have a fear of spoons?
Yeah, she has a legit fear of spoons.
Wow.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
Did you ask her, is there a reason for her fear?
Yeah, and, you know, like, first it was a little strange, but, like, it's also interesting because, you know, I've never heard of this before, so I was like, are you scared of holding them? Are you scared of looking at them? Like, she doesn't even, like, it turns out she doesn't even like to be around them, you know, like.
Oh, my gosh.
So she also hates soup.
So, weird question, she said she eats soup and ice cream with a fork.
Oh, my God.
Oh, how? I guess you sip it out of the bowl and then take the chunks out with the fork? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, she just doesn't like how spoons feel in her mouth. Like, it's fascinating.
Do you just want to hang out with her to just see how she actually lives her life without a spoon?
No, I mean, look, you could get by without a spoon. I get that. And, like, we moved on from the spoons, but she had other quirks, too, you know? And it's not like I said, like, I'm not romantically interested in her. I don't see myself with her forever, even any sort of dating. But, like, she's so interesting and, like, smart that, like, that's someone I'd want to have in my life as a friend.
So wait.
Oh, so you want to friend zone her after one date?
But in a good way, because, you know, I know you guys do second date updates, and it's either they go out with you again, and it's great, or you get dissed, and you feel bad.
Yeah.
So, like,
So wait, what do you need our help with?
I mean, I just know how complicated it is after a date to ask someone, can we be friends in a good way where you actually mean it and you're not just, like, blowing them off?
Yeah, that's the thing. Normally you say, I just want to be friends hoping they'll go away, but you actually want to hang out with her. You just don't want to date her.
Yeah. She's, like, just super interesting and smart, and, like, she has weird takes on everything that are fascinating. So it's just someone I want to have around, but not romantically at all.
Yeah, but that could really hurt her feelings. Like, you're an awesome person, but I'm not attracted to you.
Yeah, that's why I need your help.
Yeah. Has she been hitting you up like she wants to go on another date, too?
Yeah, we've actually been texting all the time, but, like, I can definitely tell she's expecting a second date soon, and I feel I need to do something, you know, like put a kibosh on that while still keeping her around.
Okay. Yeah. So you just want a new bestie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
this is not going to go well.
Well,
That's weird.
Yeah.
play a song and then come back, and you can call her and ask her if she'll be your lifelong friend and never try anything romantic with you, okay?
You make that sound awful.
I know. It's a tough situation you're in, but we'll do it right after this, all right? Hang on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's awkward Tuesday phone call.
And today, Nico is on the phone. He's in a very tough situation. He went out on a date with a girl named Carrie, and he actually likes her a lot, just not romantically. He doesn't want to date her, but he really wants to be her friend and hang out. So he's got to figure out a way to friend zone her without pissing her off, basically.
Yeah, it's
And-
weird.
And hurting
Nico-
her feelings.
Yeah, Nico, this is like a 99% failure rate, I think. This is a tough conversation to have.
No, I know, and I'm nervous about it. And it's like, I know if we were to go on a second date before I said this, then it's definitely never going to happen.
Yeah.
But maybe we can shift the dynamic of it.
Well, the only way I'm thinking that you get away with this, Nico, is if you use a little misdirection. Like maybe say, I think you're great, blah, blah, blah. I like a lot about you. I have this friend actually who I think you would be perfect for. Because you don't want to make her feel undateable, right?
but
You want to
do
make her feel like she still has something to offer. So be like, I really want, I think you're great, but I think you'd be perfect for this dude. And then don't even mention the friend thing. And over time, you guys will talk and then maybe become friends.
But then you really have to find a friend.
Yeah,
right?
and if you don't have a friend, I feel like I see what you're saying with the misdirection, but I feel like you should go, Nico, the role of I have to be honest with you. I'm not ready for a relationship. I was looking for a hookup, but I respect you so much. I don't want to put you in that situation. So I'm hoping that we can just be friends. Like, I don't want to disrespect you. You're so smart. You're so fun. That would be mean of me.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking that there is a guy I know, Dave, who's like a little interesting, kind of like
But that could so backfire.
maybe I could legitimately try to get them together, but still be friends with her.
Hey,
Yeah,
Okay.
but Dave sucks. She's not going to like you. I'm going to tell you that.
oh.
Yeah, well, but maybe by the time that gets figured out, me and her can just be normal friends, and then it's not a big deal either way.
Okay.
I like
so you're
my
thinking
idea
you want to
better, but
go
whatever.
the misdirection route and just offer up a friend, and hopefully through that you guys can become friends.
Yeah, at least that's what I want to try.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, good luck to you, Nico. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, and you can make your Awkward Tuesday phone call, all right?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Carrie, it's Nico.
Hey, that's so funny you called. I was actually just about to text you. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Okay, that sounds like you're not okay. Why are you being weird? What's going on?
No, I'm fine. I've just been thinking and stuff.
You're okay. You've just been thinking and stuff? That definitely doesn't sound like you're okay.
So I was thinking, the other day when we hung out, I had a really good time with you.
Good, because I had so much fun with you, too. It was probably one of the best dates I've had in a long time.
Yeah, it was a great conversation for sure. And do you remember how at one point I mentioned a buddy of mine at work, Dave, who's like really into obscure things?
No, I really don't, actually.
Yeah, he likes like reading car reviews about cars that aren't even sold in America, and like going to noise concerts and all sorts of esoteric type things.
I don't really remember, but I mean, it sounds cool. I mean, I love people who are into like esoteric stuff. I even just like that word, esoteric. It always makes me feel like so smart.
Yeah, and that's why I was thinking I should introduce you and Dave.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. I mean, we could probably hang out sometime.
Yeah, and like
you want to like
you and-
go to a concert together or something like that? What do you think?
Yeah, you and Dave could go to a concert, and then me and you could like keep doing lunches.
Wait, me and Dave can go to a concert, and you and me can what?
Keep doing lunches, like hanging out,
Wait, like separately?
Yeah, 'cause I think you guys would like really get along romantically.
Okay, so Nico, I'm so confused. Why are you telling me about your friend Dave?
Well, I just think, I mean, maybe the three of us can hang out. I just think you should meet him, and we can continue to hang out, but you should definitely meet Dave.
Okay, maybe I'm not reading this the right way, but it's like a threesome thing. 'Cause I'm not into threesomes. I'm not trying to like meet Dave and see if all three of us can like, okay? That's not my jam.
Oh my God, no. I did not mean it like that. No,
Okay, so Nico, what are you talking about? Because I definitely don't understand where you're going with all this. Can you just spit it out and stop stuttering? Because it's driving me insane.
No, not okay. So not a threesome. I don't mean that. I just think you and Dave would hit it off romantically, and I could be around too.
Oh my God, do you want to like watch us hook up?
No.
It's definitely kind of what it sounds like, isn't it?
This is going so wrong.
Wait, what? Wait, who are all those people?
Oh, hey, Carrie, what's up? How are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi?
Carrie, have you ever heard of Brook and Jubal in the Morning?
No.
Well, it's a radio show. It's called Brook and Jubal in the Morning, and we do a segment on our show called the Awkward Tuesday Phone Calls, where if you have some kind of a difficult conversation to have with someone, you can email us. We'll give you advice on how to handle the conversation as long as you call that person on the show. That's why Nico wanted to call you today.
So Nico wanted to call me to propose a threesome on the radio, or he wants to watch?
No.
No.
Nico?
No,
this is just getting more and more
it's
weird.
not. Look, Carrie, I really liked you. I had a great time the other day, but I just don't feel a romantic connection. But I just think you and I would be really cool as friends.
Is this about the spoons, Nico?
No, it's not. It's not the spoons at all. Like that's really fascinating.
Did you
for me.
wait? Did you tell them about the spoon thing? Did you tell them that on the radio?
It's okay,
Yes,
Carrie.
Carrie, he told us about your date, and he said that you kind of have a fear of spoons, but
Nico!
nobody ripped
Oh
on
my
you for it.
God.
It's an interesting fear. Never heard of it before, but
Wait, did you not want anyone to know about your spoon fear?
Okay, I can already tell you're like mocking me, or
I'm not.
you're so mocking me right now, and I don't
No.
even know who you are, and that's not cool. You should be a nice DJ person.
I'm not mocking you. I actually think that he's kind of the jerk in this situation.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, this is why I keep to myself, and I read a lot of books.
No, Carrie, stop. No, I really like you. It's not about the spoons. I have no issue with that. I just think it's an interesting quirk. It doesn't bother me. I really liked how we were together, and I want that to continue. I just want us to do it as friends without the romantic baggage, and I just can't find the best way to tell you.
So it's not about the spoons, though.
No, not the spoons at all.
Carrie, we can vouch for him on that. It's not about the spoons. He actually really thinks that you're cool. Like, I'm sure you've been on a date before where someone was like, let's just be friends, but they really don't ever want to talk to you again. Nico's serious. He just wants to really be your friend and hang out. He thinks you're cool.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to, like, date.
Okay, well, Nico, why didn't you just say that?
I don't know.
You know what? Hey, Nico, you know what? I have a friend who does, like, these communication courses where it, like, she basically helps you learn how to be, like, a better communicator. And I feel like maybe we could, like, do that together. Like, I would go with you, and I could sign us up, and it might be something fun for us to do, like an activity if you just want to be friends. But I do think you need some help learning how to communicate your feelings.
So you see, this friendship could help you a lot, Nico.
So wait, Carrie, are you not upset by that? Are you not upset by being friend-zoned by him?
No, I mean, I'm definitely a little disappointed, but he was really fun to hang out with. I would definitely be his friend, and I'm just somewhat relieved that it wasn't about my spoon problem.
Okay, so it's cool then. Carrie, you're cool with just being Nico's friend.
As long as he learns how to better communicate his feelings and doesn't have long, awkward conversations like this with me every day, because this was the most awkward conversation I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, okay, let's go hang out with your friend who will teach me to communicate better and not in a threesome way.
Oh my God.
Well, I was gonna say, Nico, you go meet her friend, and then she meets your friend, and then maybe all four of you could hang out.
I think I'm good.
Nico, I just feel like, oh my God, why aren't you dating this girl? She's so cool.
Yeah,
I think you're an idiot.
It's just, like I was on the site. I'm not looking for long-term, and like...
That's what I told you to say earlier.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, that actually went way better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's Awkward Tuesday phone call. If you missed it, this dude Nico was trying to convince a girl named Casey that she should date his work friend instead of continuing to see him. He went out on a date with her and actually really liked her, but not in a romantic way at all. Just wanted to be her friend, but legitimately wants to hang out with her as a friend. And it was really awkward when he was trying to talk to her and tell her that he just wanted to be friends and suggest that maybe she try dating one of his buddies because it sounded like he was asking her to have a three-way.
Yeah.
And then it sounded like he was asking her to watch, if he could watch her with, it was weird.
And he went on and on about how quirky she was, but he was definitely the awkward one.
Yeah, I think so.
She was pretty cool, man.
Luckily, we were able to reassure her that Nico genuinely does like her and really wants to hang out with her, but he's not interested in her romantically. She was a little disappointed, but by the end of the phone call, she agreed to be friends as long as they attend some counseling sessions to work on Nico's terrible communication skills.
She's going to be a good friend
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah,
I think
she will. Yeah, I think this is going to work out really well for him. I'm not sure if it's going to work out good for her, but at least for him, it'll be a good thing. Remember, if you want to do an Awkward Tuesday phone call, you got an issue you need some advice with, email us. We'll give you some advice as long as you make a very awkward phone call in exchange.
Moving 92.5 is counting down.